This is what they always do. But we have some warning with this one. They must be stopped.
What do you think you're doing? This isn't your ride. I've got one last job before we wrap things up. Amita needs to go. It's the will of Kyrat. It's the only way to spare Kyrat from more bloodshed. Hey. She's just another pagan. Do what needs to be done, brother.
Sabal is 100%. If anyone's listening, please speak up.
Ajay, I need you to listen to me very carefully. When you confront Amita, she will do her best to talk you into letting her go. You cannot believe a word she says. She is a godless heretic with no respect for her own heritage, her own history. The future of Kyrat depends on your ability to follow through with this mission. Do not falter. And Ajay, this is what your father would have wanted. Make him proud.
You? He sent you to kill me. I knew it'd come to this, but you?
Who else pulls the trigger around here?
Good point. Sabal hides behind his blind faith in tradition, and you follow along like one of his subjects? I actually believed you when you said all you wanted to do was honor your mother's dying wish. Go on, son of Mohan, savior of Kyrat. Follow your orders, pull the trigger. I'm sure it's the will of Kyrat.
Amita's taken care of.
It's not for me to judge her now, brother. The gods will do that. You have a dictator to kill and a war to end.
Salam, beta Ajay.
No more arguments. No more spinning in circles.
Ajay, we've been waiting for you. Everybody is rallying for one final push. We're hitting Pagan's fortress. It won't be easy. I heard about Amita. Whatever you're feeling, just know that Sabal only wants what's best for Kyrat. We have to get going.
Pagan Min!
You're a good fighter, yaar.
them down! Take them down! Form up!
Arame! I'm going to enjoy killing you!
Go! Go!
Go! Hurry! Hurry!
You chose your side, and now you must die!
You're dead!
Don't give back! Don't hit enemies! Hey, book guy! I'm going! Remember your training!
Grenade out! Oh shit! 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 Keep the pressure on!
You need to be taught a lesson!
Wait, I'm climbing down!
I'll send your
Take
head
them
back to
down!
your mother!
Take them down!
You're not worth the bullet! I'm heavy MP! Enemy spotted! Neutralize the threat!
Let's see how when you bleed, Venture!
Using a grenade! This is what we train for!
Stand your ground!
I'm going in!
Don't take your finger off the trigger!
I'll find him! He can't hide from me!
Mother, let's go!
Squeal, Mick! Squeal!
Put you in my
Sabal! You're going to bed!
fire at will! Don't give them an inch!
Over there! Changing magazine! Cover me!
Come on! Come on!
Ajay, use explosives to breach the main gate.
Come on, this is what we trained for!
We got this!
Move, move, move!
Faster! Faster! Remember what we're fighting for! We're going to need explosives to get through that...
Stand your ground!
Ghale! Oh, someone's firing! Someone's firing! Get through the gate! Hit it with
Push forward!
explosives! I'm going to make you suffer!
You will make a fine footstool for the king!
Just kill yourself now!
Lost guy!
Venture!
Keep shooting!
The gate is breached. Move in.
We're through! Go! Go!
Ghale's gone! We need to find him right now! Are you afraid, Ghale? Hiding like a little girl? You're the sloppiest...
Hey, you!
Get away!
I'm going to put your head on a pike!
Keep it up!
Sit, sit, sit!
You think they're fighting the wrong guy!
Haram Sada!
Where's that gunfire coming from? Put the pain on these rebels!
Going for the mountain gun!
Sure. Suck it up! want to see you bleed! Charlie's gone!
I see the enemy! Scream for me! Scream so I know how you sound in hell!
I will leave your body for the animal! Roman will mourn you!
I'm on the machine gun!
Work it on! Today you die!
We're on our way to you!
God, you're gonna hurt!
He's above us!
We are the future, not you!
We've secured the communications room! They won't be able to call for reinforcements now!
Run away! We can do this!
There's nowhere to run!
Don't stop firing!
Killing you brings me no joy.
Jump, you rebel shit! Oh no!
You're
No!
Better off without you.
Enemy located! Grenade now!
Look out!
No one can help you!
Drop that motherfucker!
They're nothing!
You're still better than them!
We'll be there in half a minute!
Enemy located! Gunfire! Gunfire! Come on! Come on! Shoot! Coward!
This is your own fault!
I want to see you bleed!
We have the armory!
You chose your side, and now you must die!
We're on our way to you!
Your flesh is
Remember your training!
We'll be there in half a minute!
I'm gonna fuck you up! up! Keep fighting! Copy! Come on! We're gonna find this guy!
Fight!
I'm gonna kill you, Ghale! Someone's firing! Neutralize the threat! I'm going to train you right!
Go! Go!
Fuck
Go!
you!
Keep going! I'll kill you soon!
Don't get up!
They're mounting a counterattack! Hold the fortress!
My hands are still shaking.
Use the guards.
Enemy spotted! I am going to harass you! I'm going to enjoy killing you!
You have such nice skin! How about I take it off you?
I have killed more men than you can.
Go! Go! Down with Pagan!
Bring it down! Death to Pagan Min!
Long live the golden god!
Really, Ajay? What do you have against my likeness? All those posters, Eric, my double, and now this. Am I missing a hint? Should I start taking this personally? That statue was solid fucking gold. Literally. I'm not being metaphorical. Do you know how many artifacts I had to melt down to get it made? And poor Eric's standing there for God knows how long just to pose for it. Well, what's done is done. And dinner's nearly ready.
Sabal, I got the gate open. I'm heading for the palace.
The Royal Guard is counterattacking. We can't support you.
I'm going in.
Kyrat be with you, brother.
Come in. I apologize for the austerity I sent to help home. Chances are you shot them on your way in. Now, before we begin... to whom am I speaking? The son who returned to scatter his mother's ashes, or the lunatic who has murdered his way to the top of my mountain? If I was speaking to the first guy, then I would say, sit down. Let's be civilized. Enjoy some food. But we tried that before, didn't we? At our first meeting? You sat right here. Paul was off applying voltage to the nipples of your rude little +1. I stood just like this. And what were my exact words? Stay here. Enjoy the crab rangoon. Don't move. I'll be right back. Now, if you had just listened, just waited for me, then we would have come back here straight away, together, and scattered your mother's ashes. So then you must be the second guy, who didn't listen, decided instead to join the other monkeys and start throwing his shit around. But I'll tell you what. I call a do-over. I say you have two choices. One, you could shoot me, boring, or you could sit down, enjoy some food, and you and I will go scatter your mother's ashes together. So, who did you kill? Is it Amitabh? Sabal? Doesn't really matter. I already know. I just want to hear you say it.
Fuck you.
My goodness, boy, you didn't even blink. Well, you do realize that you're just giving away your country, right? It's yours. It's always been yours. Kyrat is yours. I pulled you off the bus in the first place to pass it on to you. I suppose you could take it back. You're halfway there. One down, one to go. Not that I want to put ideas in your head. At least now we know you have a taste for doing what it takes. Well, no more putting it off, I suppose. Well, come on. And don't forget your mother. You do realize that urn represents all that's left of the old Ajay. The pre-Kyrat Ajay. Once you spread those ashes, all the ties you have to that previous life are gone. And then what happens? Well, I suppose you could do what I did after Mohan killed Lakshmana. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Huh. Yes, your father killed your half-sister, and then your mother killed him in return. I simply continued where she left off. I killed so many people for them. But then I realized I was only using Lakshmana's death as an excuse to do whatever I wanted to do. Just as you use those ashes as an excuse to do whatever you want to do. God damn if it isn't fun. Well, you finally made it. You know, the one and only time I walked into this place, I came in a sane man and came out like this. You will come out a king. Go on, then. Do what you came here to do.